Welcome back to Game Crunch, everyone, keeping you up to date with the latest in the video game world. Now today, we're going to go over this article here on Game Rant because a reliable leaker has put out some information saying that Nintendo is not quite done with the leaks just yet. So we're going to go over what that means, and I will give you my thoughts here in just a second. Of course, if it's your first time to the channel, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Really helps the channel grow. And without further ado, let's just get right into this and kind of speculate, because, I mean, everyone seems to be thinking the same thing that I'm thinking here. And where's Mario? Where is 3D Mario? So let's get right into this here on Game Rant. So basically, they are saying a new rumor from leaker with an accurate track record suggests that Nintendo still has another big announcement planned for this year. The rest of this is just kind of going over what we already know about the Switch, so I didn't highlight that. Let's try and keep this video short and sweet, shall we? Anyway, so leaker Nash Weedle. He had previously provided accurate rumors regarding the Switch 2. He took to social media to inform players that Nintendo has another surprise coming this year. He did not give us any details on what that surprise could be, but he did post an image of a Nintendo Direct logo alongside the tweet. He did respond to some fans' inquiries as well, and he later clarified that Nintendo's announcement would be an important software-related surprise. So he's at least confirmed at this point that it's something software-related, and that's given people lots to speculate online. So let's take a look at the actual tweet here. I opened it up on Twitter X, and what he was saying. So the translation here is, watch out, Nintendo still has a surprise in store for this year. Now, what that could be, basically the rest of this article just kind of goes over the fact that it's just a rumor, but it does go over the fact that he did accurately predict that Elden Ring would be coming to Switch 2. So he has had a pretty good track record in the past. Now, what could this mean? I think all of our immediate thoughts here are a 3D Mario. I mean, some commenters and whatnot down below have said, hoping a brand new Zelda would be nice, or an Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing, I feel, it could be a huge contender, and I went over that in a previous video. But I'm really crossing my fingers here for a 3D Mario, because if you look at a 3D Mario, it's been almost 8 years. Almost 8 years now. I can't believe it, but it's almost been 8 years since Mario Odyssey. It's been way too long, and we really need that new 3D Mario. Now, a new Zelda? I don't know. So the last Zeldas, 2011, Skyward Sword, 6 years it took for Breath of the Wild, and then it took another 6 years to about 6 years to get Tears of the Kingdom. So are we at like a 6-year cycle here for Zelda games? So we're only almost 2 years. I can't believe that it's almost been 2 years since Tears of the Kingdom. What? That's crazy. So I don't think it's a Zelda, and I don't even think it would be an announcement of a Zelda, because Nintendo, if you've seen, and Nintendo has said this, that they don't want to announce games before they are ready to be shown. And so I think it could have a high chance here of being a Mario, because at this point it's been almost, 8 years, almost 8 years since Mario Odyssey. They must be getting close to having something to show. And then the other thing here, with this prediction, I mean, let's be real. Let's be real with this prediction. Watch out, Nintendo still has a surprise in store for this year. Of course they do. I mean, anyone could predict that. Of course they're going to have a Direct. They always have like a Direct in September. They're going to have more to show. Just, they're holding back certain games, and hopefully there's a 3D Mario, until it's definitively ready to show off. They don't want another situation like that Metroid Prime 4, where they showed it off in 2017 at that Nintendo Direct, and it's now been 8 years. We've been waiting for that, and a restarted development in 2019. They don't want another debacle like that. And they did the same thing with Tears of the Kingdom as well, where they announced it a little bit too early. That was partially because of the pandemic. I really feel like we would have got that game probably in 2022, maybe even late 2021, had the pandemic not thrown a wrench in that, because we were really expecting Tears of the Kingdom to not take as long as Breath of the Wild, because Breath of the Wild was built from the ground up. Tears of the Kingdom, using all basically the same assets, we assumed, maybe a 3-year, 4-year development cycle, but it ended up taking 6 years, basically the exact same amount of time that it took to make Breath of the Wild, it took to make Tears of the Kingdom, which is insane to think about. So I really think we would have got that earlier. Anyway, of course, let me know what your thoughts are down below. I'm going to keep crossing my fingers here that we get that 3D Mario. I really think we're going to get it within the first year of the Switch 2's life cycle, but we'll have to wait and see. So let me know what your predictions are down below. Again, like, subscribe, stay up to date with the latest in the video game world, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.